Hey guys, what's up? Dolly here, and welcome back to Cinderella Phenomenon. We left off after meeting Rumple, Mr. Amnesia, and gonna just jump right in here. Also, if anyone watching wants me to try to go after a particular guy, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna go after Fritz, because I think I like his character the best so far. But if anyone wants me to go after someone else, just say so in the comments below, and I'll do my best on that. Rumpelstiltskin. What is that fairy tale about? Delora does not do a good job of hiding her laughter. She snorts, and I cross my arms, embarrassed. Mother burned the fairy tales in the palace before I got the chance to read all of them. Fine, I'll keep it short. Once upon a time, there was a girl that was said to be able to spin straw into gold. The king found her and locked her up in a tower. He said he wouldn't let her out until she turned all of the straw in the room into gold. But the girl was just a regular human girl. She knew she would never be able to turn the straw into gold, and feared that she would be locked up forever. That was when an odd little man appeared before her and offered to do the job for her if she gave him something in return. The girl gave him her necklace, and the man spent the rest of the night spinning the straw into gold. However, the girl wasn't released. The second night she was given more straw to spin, and the little man appeared once more. This time she gave him her ring. On the third night, the king ordered her to spin the straw one last time, and if she did, she would be released and made his queen. However, that night the girl had nothing left to give the little man, so they made an agreement. He would spin the straw into gold for her, so long as she gave him her first child. I personally never understood why the girl would want to marry the king in the first place. Hush, I'm trying to tell a story here. Years passed, and the queen finally gave birth to her first child. That night, the odd little man returned and demanded his due, but the queen didn't want to give up her child. The man then said that he wouldn't take the child if the queen was able to guess his name in 3 days. The man's name was Rumpelstiltskin. Did she guess it? Oh yeah, the night before her time was officially up, the queen was drawn to the forest by the sound of a little voice. She saw the little man celebrating his upcoming victory, singing about how nobody had or ever would guess his real name, which was Rumpelstiltskin. He does not sound particularly smart. So agrees the general populace. Sometimes I wonder how Hans was able to come up with such tall tales. Well, the market is opening soon. I expect another busy day. Especially busy for you, Dolly. You need to start coming up with good deeds. The amnesiac Casanova was allowed to stay at the market with the other boarders. Because he still seemed capable, Parfait sent him to work as one of the market servers. Anais protested that his remain in bed fell on deaf ears. Anais' protest that he remain in bed fell on deaf ears. Jeez. Can't talk today either. Parfait couldn't very well throw him out, not well knowing that he had nowhere to go. I would be incapable of showing him such kindness given all the nonsense he spouts at us. The people that frequent the market begin to steadily ignore me altogether. Like I do not exist. It is better than the stares and the hateful looks. Rumple, you aren't here to flirt. But this lovely lady is unattended. Sir Rumple, please, you're making me blush. Because the man couldn't remember his name, he fashioned one from his own curse. Rumple. I think it suits him. I will never understand Parfait. This amorous waste of space is about as useful as karma. Speak of the devil. I've returned. Oh, speak of the devil. Did you miss me? Sparkle, sparkle. Karma had left abruptly yesterday, saying that she had something very important to take care of. Waltz trailed in after her, carrying several boxes in his arms. Why am I carrying these? Because you made me run that errand for you at the toy shop the other day. And because gentlemen carry things for ladies. I'm going to drop them now. Those boxes contain very important contents. Welcome home, Miss Karma. Nice to see you've survived the trip, Waltz. Thank you, Anais. So this is our new housemate. We have not had the opportunity to meet. I am... Oh, that's beautiful. We are all surprised when Rumple suddenly reaches out to grab Karma's hand. My life before this moment has been my life before this moment has been a depressing monochrome. Now that you have entered my bleak existence, I see everything in beautiful, blazing color. And nothing shines more brightly, more vividly than you. I am Rumple, my sweet. Let us talk of marriage. Oh my gosh. I stare at Karma, waiting for her to flirt back. At the very least, I expect her to wave Rumple away for being a fool, but she remains eerily silent. Answer, my angel, I beg of you. Keep. Say the word and it is done. Your filthy hands off of me. Ooh. Smacked right in the face, I assume. Ow! Not again. I would never be interested in the likes of you. Go on, lad, give him a good beating. Like the one you gave to me. My queen, there is no need for violence. What did you call me? Please, calm down. Rumple is still recovering. What is going on? Karma's a man. Doesn't take kindly to being flirted with. Or proposed to. She is a man? Well, yeah, that was established in the last episode. But your voice, your face, your breasts. Ow! That's what you're focusing on, pervert. I worship all aspects of the female form, but my particular favorite has always been... Ow! Do yourself a favor and shut up. Yeah, his injuries might have been caused by flirting way too much. Never would have known, but why would he do this? Don't look at me like that. I have my reasons. Is it because of your curse? Yes. I am undone. My heart is in pieces. You know him for 10 minutes. For those that can hear the music of their heart, like I, it takes only a look to fall madly, irrevertibly in love. I must leave. My heart will need time to heal. I love his character. It's so dramatic. The market attracts all sorts, doesn't it? That one is entirely Parfait's fault. Alright, nothing to see here. Back to work. I'm still in shock from what I learned earlier. Karma, a man? It is not fair that he is so beautiful as a woman. If the female population of Angiel knew the truth, Karma would be hunted down for making the rest of us pale in comparison. Anais, being good, I suppose, prepared a special lunch to welcome the newest Marken boarders. We have all been invited to the private dining room. I still want to give him a squeaky voice. I'm just gonna go with the high-pitched bunny voice with this guy. Excuse me, is Lady Parfait here? Prince Rod, perfect timing. Please, join us for lunch. I only came to talk to you, Lady Parfait. But I'm hungry and have no wish to make you wait while I eat. Come, join us. Please, Your Highness. I've made too much as usual. You must help us finish. Very well. A cursed princess and a cursed prince. What an eccentric collection of friends you have, Lady Parfait. I wouldn't say they were eccentric necessarily. You're the most eccentric one. You're the most eccentric one here, Rumple. Really now. I sit silently in my chair. I am uncomfortable around so many people. Even when Mother was alive, I had all my meals alone. since my parents were always too busy to sit down for meals with me. The meals with Ophelia and her children were also always awkward and silent. Somehow the atmosphere here is lively and friendly, even though I barely know anyone here. Is something wrong? Excuse me? You barely touched your food. Don't you like it? Dolores said it was one of your favorites. I'm just not used to eating with company, that's all. They say that sharing a meal brings family closer together. Garland. I apologize. Closer together, huh? So, have you made any progress on how to do those good deeds, Princess? There's no way I'm admitting that I do not even know how to complete one. Oh, I forgot. You're not so good at the doing good front. You're not very helpful. Why don't you ask someone to teach you how to do good? What? Well, that's not something you hear every day. As in, take some kind of lessons? If you're having so much trouble on your own, you should ask someone to give you some advice, or teach you. It's as simple as that. What is this I hear? The princess needs advice? Well then, she is in luck. I happen to give the most excellent advice, and believe me when I say I can teach almost anything. The princess is indeed lucky, as I am available for teaching duties. No doubt I'd be the better choice, as I don't go about deceiving the world. Excuse me? Yes, I like them. From one-sided flirting to bitter enemies, and all in the span of a few hours. The man broke my heart. Anyways, I'd also be happy to help you in any way I can, Princess. And I'm sure your stepbrother would be happy to help as well. I don't think I would make the best teacher for this sort of thing. I only teach others how to fight. Never mind the fact that Jurian herself struggles to be good. What? You're lucky, aren't you? So many people are willing to help you. Why? Why are you all willing to help me? That's what we do at the Marken. We help each other. Lesson number 1. Doing good means helping whenever one can. Just let any of us know if you want our help. Trust no one but yourself. You need not care for anyone but yourself. This is what Mother in the last few years has taught me. I've always been alone, and it is easier that way, and yet these strangers, these people that I've only known for a few days, are so willing to help me when they will gain nothing in return. Is this the goodness I was meant to see? Father? How can I even begin to trust and care for others when I've forgotten how to do so? I am slowly beginning to understand what I must do. Character Development, Chapter 2, The Decision. I don't see why this is necessary. Of course this is necessary, Princess. You work to show you can be useful. For the last half hour, Parfait and Delore have been debating what chores they want to give me. I cannot believe they are seriously going to make me work, like a commoner. No freeloaders at the Marken, remember? And you can't pull the princess card anymore now that you're a homeless peasant. Being demoted to a homeless peasant is not my fault. If you really think about it, it was kind of me to demote you. Stop teasing her, Delora. Candale has had a lot thrown at her already. I'm only speaking the truth. Besides, working to live is a commoner's way of life, but at least she's rewarding. At least it's rewarding. But if you do nothing, you get nothing. No food, no clothes, no bed. You are no longer a princess, Candale. Life here in the Marken is comfortable, and you need to work for comfort. Remember that. What you do is your choice, Princess. Do I even have a choice? Not really, no. Let's see. How about cooking duties? No way, she'd burn a salad. Oh, that's rude. She could be a receptionist. Then we'd lose all of our customers. That's... That's probably true. I am right here, you know. Sorry. Do you have any useful skills at all? As a princess, I had servants who did everything for me. They cleaned my room, helped me dress. How am I expected to possess skills for things I have never done? Aha! I have found the perfect job for our Cinderella. Ah, what? Ta-da! Oh, you're gonna make me okay. Dolly will be in charge of sweeping the market floors. What? Perfect. Even she should be able to do that. Could you, princess? I refuse. But look, I even put a cute little ribbon on the broom just for you. It's your very own special broom. A princess does not clean. Hard-headed as ever. Don't worry, I have a fix for this. Suddenly, the broom flies into my hands. I am pulled helplessly along as the thing begins to sweep the floors. I try to pull my hands away, but they may as well be glued to the broom. They do not budge. What have you done? You should be thanking me. I'm helping you with your duties. Delora, isn't that a little too much? Oh, nonsense. The princess is learning useful new skills. Mr. Broom will teach her everything she needs to know. If the floor is dirty, Mr. Broom will come to life and start sweeping, and it will not stop until the floors are spotless. What? Come on, Parfait. We've got time for a cup of tea. But... she'll be fine. A little sweeping never killed anyone. You are dreadful. Enjoy your time with Mr. Broom. Wait, did they really just leave? Hey, slow down. The broom begins to sweep faster. Despite my protests, I am still focused like a puppet. Despite my protests, I am still forced like a puppet to sweep the floors with grudging tenacity. Sparkle, sparkle, shiny floors. I can barely catch my breath after that. Oh, you're such a happy little broom. Oh, look at that smiley face. Princess, Parfait sent me to check. How lovely! It is so clean I can see my reflection on the floorboards. I'm impressed. Do not even think about stepping into this room with your dirty shoes. Goodness, I didn't know princesses could be such terrifying creatures. You are aware that the market is opening soon, yes? The floor isn't going to stay clean forever. Then do not open the market. I do sympathize with you, princess. It's difficult to adjust to the commoner's life. What would you know about that? More than you think. What? Oh, did I let that slip? That was my mistake. So my guess is his might be the Beauty and the Beast type curse, something like that. Kind of seems to fit his story, but we'll see. I'm kind of interested in learning what his curse is. Karma just smiles at me, his eyes gleaming with playful mischief. He's definitely hiding something. My hands are red and sore from all the sweeping I have done today. I remember the salve Anais offered me when I first woke up in my room. Surely that will help somewhat. I apply it to my hands and find, to my surprise, that it is very effective. Most of the redness quickly fades, along with the pain. Is this what my life will be like if I do not break the curse? Forced to work day in and day out? I cannot let things stay as they are. I must act. I lay down to rest. Tiredness falls upon me like a heavy, suffocating blanket. I close my eyes and feel myself shift into the darkness of sleep. Despite having slept for hours, I am still tired when I wake. Oh man, I know the feeling. I glance back at my hands and remember the salve's effectiveness. Whatever Anais gave me really works. I should ask her to make me more. I need some of that stuff myself, jeez. I feel like this is not the last time I will need it. I must act quickly. The sooner I break the curse, the better. The people who offered to help me are all here. Whom shall I ask for help? Karma, Rumple, Rod... What about Waltz? I want Waltz's help. I like Rumple's character. I suppose I can ask Rumple. Enough girls seem to like him, so he might have some advice. I find Rumple in between his orders and pull him aside. He looks oddly relieved. Ah, Princess, you saved me. Saved you? I'm a heinous... from a heinous overload of work. I'm pretty sure Rumple does less around here than me. At least I finished the work I'm given, unlike Rumple who gets distracted by every single thing. Dear Kendali, if you've called me here, then you must want to confess something to me. What? Perhaps you'll confess your undying love for me. I scowl at him and cross my arms. I came to ask for your advice, but perhaps I'll go somewhere else. You came to ask my advice? Rumple stares at me, clearly shocked. I guess it's because, out of all the people I would ask, he probably seems like the least likely. Then I will assist, my sweet princess. What kind of advice are you looking for? Perhaps you'd like to learn how to make a man swoon, or how to stroke the embers of the heart. Is flirting the only thing that's ever on his mind? I came because I want you to teach me about goodness. Goodness? But my sweet, all of the advice that I just suggested would teach you just that. Being romantic will not teach me how to do good. Rumple dramatically places his hand over his heart. But being romantic is good. Don't you see the smiles on the lovely ladies' faces when I speak with them? I cannot imagine why they smile like that. Rumple's persistence is annoying. To be romantic and loving, that is the epitome of goodness. Show someone affection and they will return it twofold. I can only stare at Rumple as I wonder why I even decided to ask him. Or you could just be kind. Everyone is kind in their own way, princess. So what do you say? Perhaps you would like to practice on me? I'm sure your smile would brighten up my week. No, I am certain of it. I have to work. I quickly turn and leave before Rumple could continue. If I have to be romantic to earn a good deed, I'd rather be cursed like this forever. I stare in horror at the floor. Gravel and sand are embedded between the floorboards. The wood beneath my feet is covered in a thick muck. Oh. Hello there, Mr. Broom. Let's get started. Oh no. Stop! I never thought I'd see this. The princess is actually sweeping. I'd say it's more like the broom is sweeping and the princess is just along for the ride. Lady Parfait, your orders have arrived. Where should I put them? At the back, please. Thank you. I glare at Garland as he begins to move. You! You are dirtying the floor! Sorry. And he runs away. Garland dashes across the floor with long steps in an attempt to leave as few footprints as possible. This was Delora's doing, wasn't it? Is it obvious? This has witch having fun written all over it. I need water. Wow, completely spotless. You're the worst. I love you, Mr. Broom. Don't listen to her. Don't be mad at the Broom Princess. It's only trying to help. It is doing nothing but making my life miserable. Lady Parfait, I must speak with you. I look up at the witch who has just entered. She's a regular at the Marken, and according to Parfait and Delora, a good witch. She orders tea here from time to time. She has mud on her shoes. Why is she glaring at me like that? I believe it's because of your shoes, dear. I have just cleaned the floor. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll clean up after myself right away. Good. Princess is something else. I've never seen a witch so frightened of someone before. Yeah. The witch hurriedly cleans up the tracks she made coming in before going to speak with Parfait. Even though Parfait says that Delora and this witch are good, I do not trust her judgment. Especially not when she considers Delora, who ruined my life, a good person. I put the broom back in its resting place before double-checking my work. Now that I'm done, I can continue to work on breaking my curse. Whom should I ask for help today? Let's go with Rod. I glance over at Rod as he enters the tavern. That was almost perfect timing. I heard from Parfait that Rod does not intend to break his curse, yet here he is again. Rod must sense my eyes on him, because the minute he walks in, he turns and looks at me. His expression is cold and unmoving as always. He pointedly leaves the tavern area and enters the reception. I follow after him. I told you to find someone else! What can I do to make you stop hating me? What? You said that whatever I had done to you and your family was bad. So if I reverse that, I might get a good deed. You truly don't understand how goodness works, do you? I would not be asking you if I did. Rod closes his eyes and rubs the back of his neck. He looks thoughtful, but also irritated. I intend to break my curse as soon as possible, and I will do whatever it takes. And it seems to me that the easiest way to achieve a good deed is to fix the supposedly bad things I have already done. So, are you going to help me or not? Tell Lady Parfait I will see her another time. He leaves the room without answering my question. I ball my hands into fist. He calls me the cruel one? That was pretty mean. A month has passed, and I have yet to complete even one good deed. Not for any lack of trying, though. I've been asking around for advice on how to be a good person, and received various answers. What makes someone good? I'd say it's being selfless. I think it's important that you consider another person's feeling. Patient. Patience! The ability to soothe even the most broken of hearts. Forget I asked. Bravery. Loyalty. You must be beautiful, both on the inside and out. Right. Must it be all those things in order to be good? According to Parfait, I can't just pretend. It has to come from my heart. I place my hand on my chest and consider the steady pulse of my heartbeat. That will not be easy. I close my eyes, thinking of all the possible ways I might be able to break the curse. But in the end, my mind is blank. Mother, what am I supposed to do? A dream? Your personal feelings are nothing but a weakness for others to exploit. That is why you do not show them. You only show them that you are strong. Yes, Mother. You must not let false kindness deceive you. People will use niceties to trick you into exploiting your weak emotions. But you can trust me, Kendali. I will never hurt you. I will never lie to you. I am all you need. I love you, Kendali. I love you too, Mother. That is like emotional abuse right there, Jeebus. Alright, so I'm gonna end this episode here. Thanks for watching, you guys. I think we're getting a little bit more character development here. It's pretty slow going, but that's okay. I feel like our protagonist here is gonna get there eventually. Still loving the character so far. I'd have to say that Rumple and Karma are my best ones to try to do voices for. I know I'm not good at male voices, but they have that emotion in them that I really love, and I think I'm gonna stick with the squeaky voice on Rod just because that's funny to me. I hope you guys think it's funny too and want me to keep doing it. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.